Hey everybody, this is Photo Danilo from photodanilo.com. I wanted to do a quick video to show how to wirelessly tether images from a camera using the iPad card system to an iPad. So this can be done with almost any camera. So if your camera takes SD cards, then it's going to be a lot easier for you. You could check out the links in the blog post, but this is the more complicated arrangement if you wanted to do this or a camera that only takes CF cards. I'm just gonna show you how I did it. So this is the Canon 5D Mark II right here. It only takes CF cards, but we will remedy this with this CF to CD to SD adapter. This one's by D-Lock. It had two metal plates on the front and on the back, but I just removed those pretty easily. And that's because once this card is inside, it will interfere. The metal plates will interfere with the signal. And this is an iPad 8GB X2 Pro. You just slip inside, and that goes into camera, and then we could get rolling. Turn it on. Alright, so this transfers to the iPad, and on the you could have the iPad 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 when it comes out, and you will need, well, I use the Shutter Snitch app. There's also the iPad proprietary app, but I prefer this one. And also here is the mobile router. It's battery based, and it's the Aluratech Zaleep CDM530AM. To make this thing work, you need to configure a few little things. As first, there is the router right here. So there's a link in the blog post with all the details on how to, with a video on how to configure it. So you could check that out. Well, once it's configured, you just turn it on. So now it's just projecting Wi-Fi signal throughout the room. You just name it whatever you want. So that's done. Second, the iPad card. Before doing this, you have to put it connected to your computer with a reader or something like that, and just go to the iPad Center, the application that comes with the card, and just go to settings and make sure to add that same network to the list, so that those things connect automatically whenever they kind of sense each other. So those things are done. Third is the iPad. You just have to go to settings, Wi-Fi, and then select that same network. So I call it iPad Mobile. So now it's connecting. Bam, it's good. Once that's connected, so they're all three connected. Right, so you also have to sync the iPad card with Shutter Snitch. So you go to Setup, iPad Access, then assuming that you have an account with iPad, you just put in your email and password, and then you just gotta add your iPad cards to it, turn it on, press done. You just gotta do it once, and I'm gonna make a new collection just to get things fresh started, and take a few shots. Bam, 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 real hot. It's good to take a few shots at the beginning the first time, just to get it rolling. So once that's going on, last thing on the camera, it's better to put the JPEGs to the smallest size possible. Like that, the transfer speeds are much quicker, and also there's the option of transferring also the RAW file at the same time. You could transfer both to the iPad, but that takes you way too long. So I would suggest either transferring, you could also transfer just the RAW to the card and the JPEG to your iPad. There's an option in the Shutter Snitch, options, there's a setting for that. What I'm going to do today is just transfer the JPEG, because I'm doing it's just web work. Also, for all the cameras, it's always better to put the auto power off. Just put it off, so the camera basically never shuts down after like 5-10 minutes. So it'll prevent you some nuisance, just to reconnect everything every time. So yeah, so there it is. It's connecting. It's connected. Seems to be shooting properly. Everything's going well. So see, it takes about 4 to 12 minutes max, but usually it's like 4 to 8 minutes for the shots. So once that's all good, the three are connected, and if you want to actually be shooting and just have the iPad inside your backpack or something, if you're like in the field, so it just transfers as you go. You go to settings, general, and go to put the auto lock to never, and the iPad cover on lock, that's for the iPad 2, to off. And there's also the brightness. If you put this in your backpack for like an hour, you could put the brightness to 0, and this is gonna just prevent all the batteries from draining in like 5 minutes. I'm just kidding, but yeah, so you could just close the iPad, continue shooting. Take some shots, you're out in the field. Like that, it's always transferring to your iPad, even though it's closed. Well, it seems to be closed, but it's perfectly, it's just the cover is locked. But it's still transferring, so once you're done, an hour after, you whoop it out, and now you just go back to settings, put the brightness up, bam, and go back to the little snitch. As you can see, the pictures are all there, and you can check for precision at the sharpness and all that. Alright, so my main point of this video was just to show that it does work, and with a camera that has only CF cards, so it does work on the 5D Mark II, and I would just let you know that I don't use this system, and I wouldn't recommend it for anything professional with the clients involved and tight timelines. I don't use it for that. I only use it for personal projects, and this is just to play with the techie stuff. I would love it to work, but it doesn't. It's just not up to par just yet with this configuration. And also to consider is that the adapter, the D-Lock that I showed, it only works on UDMA cameras. So like the 5D Mark II, the D700 Nikon, and a bunch of other ones, but it won't work with the non-UDMA cameras like the 40D. My second camera doesn't work. You need another adapter. So for that kind of stuff, I would just recommend you check out my full detailed blog post about it. Check out the description below, and I would love to hear your experience from it. So I'm Photo Danilo signing off, and make sure to check out photodanilo.com and to support the work at the Facebook fan page right here. And until then, I bid you farewell, and shall see you soon.